Howdy y'all, if you're thinking about moving to Prosper, Texas, well, this is currently one of the most popular suburbs in all of Texas. This is a new suburb with a lot of new construction with some of the best schools in the Metroplex. So if your budget is in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, well, that's what we're diving into today. We're gonna hit the streets and check out a few homes here in this price point here today so that you can see just how far your dollar can stretch in another part of this series on Prosper, Texas. So if that's what you're looking for, stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar. If you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us, of course, that's our favorite, but whatever's easiest for you, we've got your back. We're making a smooth move to Dallas. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Prosper, Texas. Of course, we've done a few of these videos here, but if this is your first time, then welcome to the channel. We're glad that you're here. But really quick, before we jump into some of the neighborhoods, I want to give you a brief foundation in case you haven't watched the Prosper vlog yet. Okay, so this is a new suburb, a lot of new construction going up. Now that Frisco is beginning to fill up a little bit, and Prosper is following in Frisco's footsteps in that they're developing a lot of master planned communities, which we'll show you here shortly. But yeah, very residential, very family friendly vibe. And one of the biggest reasons people like Prosper so much is because of the schools, right? So you're gonna have top-notch schools really across the board. Actually ranked the 9th best school district in the Metroplex, which is gonna include all of Fort Worth as well. So you've got really great schools, and it's also a super safe suburb as well. Pretty active, pretty small, small town vibe. You've got a few trails and sidewalks everywhere that you can take advantage of. But yeah, now that we've covered a brief foundation, let's head to that first home and show you what's going on in this price point. See you there. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So this home that we're gonna feature first right here is going for $825,000, 5 beds, 3.5 baths on 3,700 square feet, which is gonna put you at $224 a square foot. Built in 2018 on right at half of an acre. Right here, you're gonna have the 3-car garage down the driveway right here. And of course, this is gonna be that white brick with the dark roof that I absolutely love. And of course, on the inside, you're gonna have that open floor plan, the vaulted ceilings, updated kitchen. You've got the second living area upstairs as well. And then a nice little backyard for the pups and everything, so they can, get to wear themselves out back there, right? But yeah, this is a fairly new neighborhood, so giving you the look down the street right here. So the trees are kind of small. Still some of them still have the training wheels on them, the straps to keep them upright and everything like that. But you've got some nice landscaping, as you can see right here. You will see some of that brick and stone combination in here. You can see a little kind of like a castle feature over there. So you've got a little bit of variety. I mean, all the homes don't look the same type of thing. But yeah, gonna be pretty quiet back here as well. But you're gonna be pretty close to, you got the country club Right across the street over there, you've got the Kroger at the main intersection that's literally right down the street right there. And then of course the high school is right down the road, a little bit past the grocery store and everything right there. But yeah, let's talk about the schools, by the way. So of course, Prosper was ranked the 9th best school district in all of DFW right here. And so one thing you have to understand about DFW is, we're pretty stacked on, top school districts. So 8 out of the top 10 school districts in Texas are actually here in DFW. So, of course, Prosper is going to be in that top 10. And of course, you're going to have some great schools all the way around. And I actually got an email. So I've been talking to the superintendent over at Prosper, and I asked them, because I wanted to see if they were going to follow in the footsteps of Frisco a little bit, right? And so here's what she said. She said, thank you for reaching out. PISD made the decision years ago that the value of smaller schools is worth the investment. So as schools get larger, it's easier for students to get lost in the crowd. Every decision we make is to help control those numbers so that students' emotional, physical, and academic health are treated as premium and protected. So simply stated, bigger schools have bigger cracks for the kids to fall through, and that is just unacceptable. Admittedly, it's expensive to build 4 to 5 6A schools, which is like 4,000 plus students, versus nearly 8 5A schools, which is more like 2,000 students per school. But the mental and emotional health along with the overall student success is worth that investment. That's straight from the superintendent. And so while PHS is currently a 6A, we started on our 3rd high school this summer to help alleviate some of the numbers, and the hope is to have all 5A schools at build out. Of course, we are building schools as fast as we can, but one or more every year, as long as they can economically afford to do so. But numbers, do reach at and over capacity at times while they're building, right? So straight from the superintendent right there, but you can tell, they are looking to follow in the footsteps of Frisco here. So hey, if you're finding value from what we're talking about here today, please tap that like button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Make sure you're subscribed here as well. And make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here. Of course, I was born and raised here, and I love sharing some of that insider information that I've picked up throughout the year. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $850,000, 5 beds, 4 baths on 4,300 square feet. Gonna put you at $197 a square foot, built in 2017 on just over 1/4 of an acre right here. And you're gonna have a 3-car garage down the driveway right here on the corner lot right here. So of course, this is gonna be that brick and stone combination with the wooden accents. I love the columns right there. And you've got the wooden shutters up top as well. But on the inside, you're gonna have that open floor plan, vaulted ceilings, fully updated kitchen, that second living area upstairs. You'll have a theater room up there as well. And then in the back, you're gonna have a backyard patio area, really looking out to the pool that's back there as well. So a nice setup in the back for sure. So, but yeah, here's a look at down the street. So you got the brick mailboxes, a very clean street right here. You know, you got some good landscaping, some pretty small trees. What is this, 2017? So, you know, maybe trees have only been around for 5 years or so, which you know, you give them a chance to grow a little bit and get up above your roof, so it can help you save a little bit on the electric bill in the summertime. But you know, hey, but some people love that new feel. But you're gonna see a lot of this here in Prosper with the smaller trees. But yeah, I think gonna be very quiet back here as well. I mean, you can't hear anything back here, and yeah, I mean, anybody driving back here is gonna be a resident, that's for sure. Oh, you do have looks like a little feeder road down there at the end, right there. But I mean, I've seen what, 2 cars since I've been talking right now, so yeah, not too busy right there. But yeah, that's one thing that people ask us sometimes is, you know, if I'm in Prosper, you know, can I stay in Prosper, or do I have to travel a little bit to get to certain things? And here's the answer. The real answer is you're gonna have your necessities here in Prosper, that's for sure. But at least as of right now, you know, if you want anything kind of beyond that, then you're probably gonna wanna head down to Frisco, which is, the good news is, it's only a couple minutes away, but the bad news is you don't want to do that during rush hour on 380, because it can get kind of bad. You can get a little bit stuck on 380 there during rush hour traffic. So just a word to the wise right there. But listen, we love helping our clients get into homes and get into locations that they feel really, really good about. So of course, we can't help you if you don't reach out though. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom. You know, of course, that's our favorite, but whatever's easiest for you, you know, we've got your back. I feel our team is the best in the world at finding you your dream home at the right price. And of course, we're crushing a bunch of deals right now for our clients, and we'd love to help you do the same. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $880,000, 6 beds, 4.5 baths on 5,000 square feet, which is gonna put you at $188 a square foot. Built in 2007 on just over a quarter of an acre lot right here. And then you're gonna have the 2-car garage. It's on that side of the home over there. And then of course, this is gonna be that brick and stone combination. You're gonna have the open floor plan, the updated kitchen on the inside. You'll have the second living area upstairs. You got the theater room up there as well. And then you'll have a large covered patio with a fireplace and a built-in grill back there overlooking the pool that you have back there. So really nice home right here. But yeah, let me show you, give you the shot down the street. So you've got the brick mailboxes. You got really clean streets right here. You got a little bit of elevation. So yeah, it just rained actually yesterday, and so we're here in the morning, and all the rain is already gone. So it's already kind of flown down that way. It's got you know, these little ramps on the side, so all the water will the water isn't going to puddle. Is basically the point that we're making right there. But yeah, you got pretty good landscaping in here in this neighborhood here. You got the nice bushes in the front right there. It looks really nice. You got some decent sized trees in here too. And so of course this is what, late 2000s, right? So trees are starting to fill out a little bit, you know, starting to looking like they've hit the gym a couple times, you know, getting up there. But you know, still have a little bit of room to grow. But yeah, you're gonna be very quiet in here. You know, you've got, it was a very nice entryway. So you have the pond entryway to the neighborhood in here, which is really, really cool, really nice. And then of course with the stone sign with a little waterfall going down. It looks really cool coming in here. Yeah, you're gonna be really close to, you got the town center basically right across the street from you here. So you'll have all your necessities, your grocery store, of course, things like that, CVS, of course, things like that, right here just close by. But let's talk about the property taxes now. You know, listen, we're not afraid to cover anything here. You know, I know a lot of people love to complain about the property taxes, how high they are here in Texas. And, you know, listen, I get it. And yes, I agree with you. They are higher than in other states, certainly. But you got to remember, we don't have the state income tax that many of those have. And so definitely helps us out on that front for sure. But we actually did another video where we talk about, we broke it all down, right? And we did the math and we asked the question, you know, is Dallas a better place to be? Is it, or where does Dallas rank with all of these different states, right? And so I think you might be a little bit surprised by the conclusion that we came to in that video there, but you'll have to check that out. We'll link to that in the description below. So check that out after this video. And I say after because we've still got a couple more spots we want to show you here, but that'll be down there. But the current property tax rate here in Prosper right now is 2.46%. So that's going to be below average. So of course the range here in DFW goes from anywhere from 1.8 to 3.4%. So 2.6 is the average. So 2.46, you'll be, you know, a tenth, a little more than a tenth below the average right there. So that'll be nice, a nice little feature, an attractive feature of Prosper. Certainly not the absolute lowest, right? But anytime you're below average, that's always a good thing, right? So anyway, with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $899,000, 5 beds, 5.5 baths on 4,100 square feet. Gonna put you at $234 a square foot, built in 2016 on just shy of a quarter of an acre lot right here. Most of it's gonna be in the backyard here, but you are gonna have a 3-car garage. I know it looks like a 2, but it's a staggered one, so you can stack one behind another on one side of that garage back there. And it's gonna be that traditional brick style of home right here. And then on the inside, you're gonna have that open floor plan, the vaulted ceilings, fully updated kitchen. And then of course in the backyard, like I mentioned, you're gonna have a covered patio complete with the TV setup. And you also have a pergola back there over the hot tub back there. And you don't need a full pool because you're gonna have the Crystal Lagoon here in Windsong Ranch that everybody knows about. It's a very popular spot here in Prosper. So yeah, this is one of the premier neighborhoods in all of Prosper. If you didn't know, now you know. And yeah, it's gonna have a ton of stuff. So you'll have the Crystal Lagoon, of course. You'll have a couple of tennis courts. You've got really a ton of community amenities in and throughout this neighborhood here. Also a golf cart community, by the way. So if you haven't thought about picking up a golf cart and you're gonna be moving up here, then you might wanna consider that. I know you can pick some up for, you know, as little as probably 2,000 bucks up, and you can go up, I mean, you can really go as high as you really want to, but yeah, 2,000 to 5,000 is a good sweet spot, I think, right there for that expense. But yeah, hey, listen, one thing that I always want to talk about is that price per square foot, right? And so, you know, I know we have many of you coming from California, New York, Chicago, Minneapolis, Seattle, and different places around the country. And you know, here, the point is that I want to really drive home is your dollar is really going to be able to stretch a little bit more out here in Dallas and prosper, of course, right? So, I mean, to get a home like this or like that for, you know, just over $200 a square foot is, I mean, you know, I have a partner out in LA, and, you know, we're looking at homes out there that are, you know, minimum $500 a square foot, right? And so it's just unheard of to see something like this for around $200 a square foot, right? And so, yeah, really going to be able to stretch and get a little bit bigger home here in Dallas, of course. So, but let's recap this price point here, what you can kind of come to expect. So as far as square footage goes, you're going to see around 3,500 to 5,000 square feet. You're definitely going to see the 4 bedrooms, you know, 4 or 5, maybe even more than that. Typically going to be that 3-car garage. And speaking of golf carts, here's one coming up on us right here. But you're going to have the option for a pool as well. But again, you won't really need it. Oh, look at that. They even decorated it too. But you won't really need it because you'll have that Crystal Lagoon access. They are very strict about that. Last time I was there, when I did the vlog, if you haven't watched the vlog, you'll have to watch that. But when I walked up, you know, this little, probably, I don't know, maybe an 8-year-old girl was very strict. You know, fortunately, she had a teenage boy behind her. Who, you know, I said, yeah, I'm a real estate agent. I just need to get in here and shoot a quick clip real quick. Do you mind? She said, no, you have to be a resident. And the teenager chipped in behind him, and he said, no, it's okay. He's in real estate. It's okay. He can come in and do that real quick. But anyway, I thought that was hilarious. But she's gonna grow up to be a real boss one day, I feel like, whoever that was. But anyway, continuing on the recap. So yeah, pool option. You'll have a second living area as well, probably one other bonus room, you know, a theater room or a game room as well. And again, you're gonna have a backyard covered patio as well, maybe overlooking the pool. And they'll be pretty nice in this price point too. You know, maybe you'll have a fireplace built in, maybe a built-in grill as well. So yeah, they take those pretty seriously out here as well. But yeah, typically going to be over 1/4 of an acre lot size as well out here. You know, sometimes you can get them a little bit more than that, maybe 1/3, or sometimes, you know, maybe 1/2 of an acre, things like that. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty standard out here. So, you know, if Prosper is where you wanna be, then you gotta reach out. You know, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar, all down below if you wanna jump straight to a Zoom with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but whatever's easiest for you, you know, we've got your back when making a smooth move here in Dallas or in Prosper, of course. And if you found value from what we were talking about today, please tap that like button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well while you're down there. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the next one that we drop, all right? And then I want to invite you as well. If you are continuing your research here, tap on the Dallas, Texas Living name down below, and that'll take you to our main channel page where you can use the search bar on that page to look up whatever it is that you're looking for. Maybe it's a specific topic or a specific area that you're really keen on and want to learn more about. You know, odds are I've covered it, and if not, then drop me a comment down below, and happy to, you know, answer any questions on what you had today, or you know, I respond to everybody down there. So let's get the conversation rolling down in the comments down below. And yeah, if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now. They can definitely point you in the right direction. So, you know, again, of course, we do a ton of different styles of videos here on this channel. So whichever one of those is popping out to you, make sure you click on that right now. And until the next video, I'll see you around town.